expect a girl and a boy, obviously, so they've just broken up. And I think flashbacks of their memories and stuff, like when they were in love.
I'm expecting to see professionalism and the effect of alcohol on this character in the video.
A couple, and you can see how their relationship changes when he's drunk, when he pulls her closer, and when he's sober and he doesn't want to be with her and he doesn't love her as much.
Well, the song Sober is a very, very passionate song. I feel like she's really, really belting the lyrics. So probably a lot of passion through the performer who's lip syncing. I would say, because the song is about being sober, I would say there's probably going to be some motifs to alcohol in there. So I would expect some shots of like bottles and stuff like that.
I like the different transitions, and there's like one scene where she does the head thing. I like that, and I like how you use different backgrounds.
I liked how you kind of layered it, how you kind of see her face in the background as well as having the bottle in front of her, the rose petals in front of her. I really liked the scene where you had her head moving. I thought that was really creative, and I liked how you had the black background and you just see the lights around her and stuff.
I like the shot of the rose petals falling. I thought that looked very professional, and I liked the shots of her just walking around in the forest because she looks quite lost, and it kind of symbolises how she feels lost in her relationship.
I really, really, really like the different use of shot types. So you had some shots that were very, very close up, you had some that were tracking, you had like a clear variety of shots.
Lip syncing is always in time, and I like how it nicely flows between scenes. I like how you got the colour changes, you've got some black and white shots as well as some colour ones, and that makes it very interesting to watch. I liked how you kind of layered it, how you kind of see her face in the background as well as having the bottle in front of her, the rose petals in front of her.
In the first few scenes of the video, the character is in sync with the music, but towards the end where in the song the artist kind of yells the lyrics, the character in the video isn't in sync and it seems a bit off. I liked the range of transitional effects, but one in particular that I didn't like was the scene where the character in the video is walking away and overlaying above it is a video of a rose. It just looked very unprofessional.
I think it went really well with the songs, and the timing was right. I think you used like different, you didn't just do it all in black and white, you used different colours, so that's good.
Also, like, there was different sections where the lip syncing was done, because I think it kept the viewer really entertained, and the editing was really, really good. There were certain transitions in there that looked as if they were very, very technically challenging to make, and I think it really paid off.
I thought the visuals were very well put together, and the music wasn't something I would usually listen to, but it did seem interesting.
I think you thought too much of the lyrics, so you kind of showed them in the music video. And I think if you did different shots, like from down below or behind her, or you could have done like an eye sort of shot.
I would only say the only thing I didn't like was the fact that there was just a couple of moments, like I said earlier, where the lip syncing was slightly off, but apart from that I thought it was really, really good.
Some of the shots were slightly off-centre, like when you were smashing the beer bottle, you couldn't always see the whole beer bottle. The rose petals, maybe you could like sprinkle them a bit more because it looked like they were kind of just dropped a bit.
I didn't like the shot of the beer bottle smashing on the floor because like the bottle wasn't in the frame when it smashed, so you didn't really see it, you just saw like loads of shards of glasses falling on the floor.
Perhaps you could have put the beer bottle in it a bit more because the whole song was about alcohol and being sober and stuff, and you didn't see many shots of that actual alcohol.
To improve and make it look more professional, instead of using black paper as a black background, actually use like a black wall.
To improve, maybe just go back to that one section where the lip syncing was slightly out of time and rectify that, but apart from that I think it was excellent.
After collecting feedback from my focus group, I've learned quite a lot. Although many members enjoyed watching our music video, they all had thoughts on what we could do to improve. One person thought that we could include the beer bottle and alcohol more throughout the music video, as that was the main focus of the song's over. After knowing what they disliked from the music video, I now understand from another person's unbiased perspective what didn't work for our video. We wanted the lyrics of the song to correspond with visuals as per Andrew Goodwin's theory, but a few people thought that we thought of the lyrics too much, and this made the video slightly predictable. Someone also thought that some of the shots were off-centre. For example, the last shot of the music video when the bottle was smashed on the floor. Although we only had one shot to drop the bottle, I completely agree with this, as I believe that it could have been done much better and therefore would have looked better if the bottle was visibly clearer. Some of the main lessons I've learned overall in terms of filming and planning are that we could have managed our time better, found an actor faster to save time, and some shots could have looked much more professional. Throughout the project, we have constantly asked for feedback, whether it be for drafts of the Digipack, storyboard, or even our magazine advertisement. I personally feel that feedback is an important task and is a great way at understanding how our target audience would view our productions.